relatively a good fight, in my opinion, in the favor of the Lone Druid until the Storm Spirit gets to level 6 because of the harassment that the bear can dish out. Whereas on the bottom, the bottom lane is definitely going to be very, very interesting.
I love the fact the bottom lane, almost every single hero here for XTC has walked past this one ward that got placed by Roy. Almost every single hero, and the only hero which can't counter it, which even got spotted picking up the Invis rune, is Visage, and he's now exposed himself on the bottom lane, going up against Yamatar, and instant fissure on the right side! Oh no, this is going to be bad for Visage. Bane is going to come in and give a bit of a hand right now, but Visage has taken a hell of a lot of damage. There goes your healing salve. It's not going to be the best thing.
A healing salve and 2 tangles. Yep.
Yeah, that's going to hurt. That is really, really going to hurt him. And, yep, there goes the second tango. She's down to 1 already. All consumables gone in the first minute. They've really, really got to babysit him and watch out for Koi on the side. Is there a ward watching it? No. Koi literally has free range of those trees right now. And he can easily get supported by Shen, who's now coming in with a Dark Troll Warlord. Keep your eyes open for that net. Bane is close. Bane is close, but they're just waiting for the wave to push down a little bit further, and then they might go for it. And there, you're right, Sandstorm build up here on the top lane. So easily going up against that one. There's a fissure on the bottom. Oh, he's only got one choice, and that's to run to the trees to try and stall this off a little bit longer. ES coming through, actually eating through the trees, and Necrolite saw it. Yamatar knew where he's going, but CM runs straight past the troll. It's not going to be enough though. The troll does get the last hit there, so Roy claims the last hit, and Roy being forced back, the mine sapping through, and we do actually see a kill does come out for XTC, but the troll will hold Visage in place for the moment. It is being forced back here by Henke, the Bane Elemental in the bottom lane, but that is 1 apiece for the bottom lane, and that is one intense tri-lane versus tri-lane.
Yeah, a pretty even trade between both sides. Chen got the kill and Visage got a kill, though it probably leans in the favor of Scourge a little bit more because it was Visage instead. Because Visage is the one that's probably going to be doing the farm and getting the goal, so it was a good exchange in the favor of XTC. Even though Visage, like you mentioned, Tobi, he's down to no consumables, he's used up his clarity.
And he's going to get killed again! Oh no! He is there, the Death Pulse was there, he lets off a nuke as a last resort. But it's nothing, and now Bane's going to be careful not to get spotted inside the river, so, well, yes, that was a good exchange for XTC, and it just became a bad exchange for XTC.
A very, very bad one.
And now top lane actually having a go-to. Looks like HY wants to have a go. He's actually holding Windrunner in place until Windrunner pops off his one ability, self-titled Windrunner. It's like a self-titled album, that's what he gets. And, wow, just managed to escape it off here, but HY being very, very aggressive. Windrunner, the man who can solo against a tri-lane, is being tested by an SK of HY.
And also worthy to note is that in 6.70C, the Sand King's Caustic Finale, if I'm not wrong, has been changed. It will now pop off as long as the creep is close to dying, as if it's been hit by the Sand King. So the Caustic Finale can actually do a lot more damage right now if the Epic Center manages to hit someone. And down in mid, nope, the kill isn't going to be able to pull off. So yep, just to note, the Caustic Finale can do a lot more damage in 6.70. If I'm not wrong.
No, you're completely right. The timing on it was actually increased. Also, bottom lane fissure going off. CM puts out a Frost and Necrolite. They want to go for him. They might even claim him. Yamatar's in trouble. Bane hit, does get it. Yamatar goes down the bottom lane. XTC claims a little bit of life back here. And, wow, Sandstorm going up. Actually, that's a really powerful strat for the finale to actually combine with the Sandstorm. No wonder Windrunner's going to be having a hard time up here on the top lane.
Yeah, but I don't think he's playing the finale, Caustic Finale and the Sandstorm because he ultimately still needs the Barrel Strike to be effective later on. So
true.
Yeah, so probably it isn't going to happen till later, but it can still do a lot of damage because of how the Epic Center can pop it off.
Yeah, he's up to level 3 Burrow Strike now, so we see that skill is coming up. And oh, hang on, a bit of a kill actually going off the middle lane, so it was a trade kill. Looks like Sharky got the first kill on Musica, but Musica still managed to get him, so it wasn't really a massive trade kill. They just killed each other in the middle lane. What? This is actually very, very hard at this point, guys. For people who are like, oh, I missed the kill. Watching a Storm Spirit initiate, if you're not completely 100% on the ball, like even if you're 99%, you're not going to be ready for it.
Yeah, you're not gonna be ready.
I wasn't ready for that.
It's kind of impossible. It's kind of impossible to be ready for it though.
Yeah. TP comes back in again, so Musica's back in again. I think if I remember, Musica actually got the second kill on that one, but the goal still comes across, but I think it was actually our Storm Spirit who got the XP from the kill. Because obviously once you're dead, you can't claim the XP, so it's all about who actually lands the first blow. Visage still free farming at the bottom lane. We'll check out the CS scores in just a moment. In comes again! So I mean, you'll be ready for it! Musica gets gamed again, Sharky comes in, just pulls him in, and Shen continues to do damage while he's still there. It's impossible to actually avoid. So, got to keep your eyes open for that one. And looks like bottom lane pushing out as much as they possibly can, while Storm Spirit as well as Shen is actually on the run here. But that's tier 1 tower down the mid lane, Windrunner falling back, and Sentinel going in. I just see a little bit of a buzz coming from that top lane. I'm waiting for this Scourge wave to push before we go for another save game right now. And it might come. Koi is obviously in a very defensive position, just sitting next to the tier 1 tower. He doesn't want to try and come in from the side, lock him in place, and let Necrolite kill him from there. Necrolite is only level 5 too, so he doesn't have his ulti up just yet. And Bane, instant dive past the tower, wants to actually, he almost pulled up the creep wave there for a second, but this tier 1 tower in the bottom lane is not dead just yet. See, I'm trying to give a bit of a hand. That's going to be a level 1 Frost Nova for the amount of damage it did. We're trying to push out this bottom lane. Now Bane comes in, Visage hitting on top of it too. And ES wants to come in close enough for the deny. Looks like mid getting ganked off, and still a bear will die. We'll let the bottom tower go. In comes the pull. Musica will die from this one. Actually, he's still a bear, but not going to be enough. Windrunner did TP in there, and the tower gets destroyed by the Scourge on the bot lane. As Windrunner tried to actually have a go there at Shen, I think it was. Yeah, Shen moving back and popping off the healing staff. CM comes in as well. There's a whole bunch of illusions, which will be more than a distraction that the Sentinel needs. So we will actually see Windrunner fall back here from the mid lane. That's 5-3, and now SK is pushing the top lane too. What's that even on the bottom?
Sanking's doing a great job for himself up there. He's up to 1,000 gold with 21 crit kills. And well, I don't really know what he might just go straight for. Could it be the Blink Dagger or... Yeah, he could just go straight for the Blink Dagger up there.
It's possible. It's possible. Might be oversaving this game, but again, don't want to lose anything or take any risks at the moment. Because both...
it's good. It's a good save. It's a good save, Tobi.
Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. I'm improving, bro.
No problem.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it's great. Anyway, back in the bottom lane, Storm Spirit has come down, the Nightmare goes off, and it's going to hold Storm Spirit in place for a while, but is it going to be long enough? Grave Chill has gone off, and Visage will get pulled in and ripped. Only way to describe that. That's a tearing of a new arsehole. That's 6-3 now too. Bottom wave will push, tier 1 tower go down, CM and Bane sitting back past the tier 1 tower. It's just like, I want to defend this one, but I can't. Let's have a look at Silver Bear as well. How's he going for item? Boots on himself as well as the bear. Literally nothing for him. There is nothing for him. Visage TPs towards the bottom lane, trying to defend the tier 1 tower right now. Windrunner pushing out the top lane. Mid lane, SK has now actually joined the mid lane with a haste rune on top of him. Bottom lane's gone off. ES Fidge is actually gone, and it's only going to be Roy's Creep Wave that actually dies from it. So Roy loses his army, but he will rebuild it. I can assure you.
Yeah, Chen has been doing pretty well for himself too. He's got an Arcane Boots already, and I have to say he's been doing a great job, especially for mid. If you notice, Tobi, in those times where the Lone Druid has died, the burst was insane. It was one hell of a burst damage from the Penitence combined with all with whatever the Storm Spirit has been dishing out.
Yeah, it's like Lone Druid's hard to bring down, especially we saw him the last time. It was a little bit harder to bring him down when he was in his bear form. As I say that, it's like HY walks away with the kill up there on the top lane. Support came in from Necrolite, from Yamatar, so Yamatar and HY combining up on the top lane to make it 7-3 now. Shen actually looks like he wants to line himself up, and instantly in comes Visage's. Oh no, that's going to be money. Money he did not want to throw away. Drops him down, only managed to drop one died on the fall. That will hold Roy's Creep Wave in place for the moment. Try and damage them off. They're waiting for the Familiar to go back up again and try and kill it off to get that extra. I think it's what 100. Oh, what a net! CM just manages to escape. I thought that net might hold him a little bit longer, but didn't in the end. So manages to escape. 7-3.
yeah, what XTC needs to do now is to relieve the pressure from the Lone Druid, allow him to get back a little farm, because Lone Druid hasn't been doing good at all. You just need to let him get his items up, get a little level while soaking up the pressure on the other lanes. Try to divert away all the attention from the Lone Druid, and if they can do that, then I guess they have a very good chance of coming back into the game.
So we might see a bit of a go here at mid. Looks like as while Yamatar takes the top tower while Windrunner's looking around. Mid lane, the push will come. Bane is there, look for his ulti to try and disable. Blue TPing in now, still the bear. Storm Spirit goes over the top, pulls in Visage, and in comes a big stun right through with a Burrow Strike. You can't stop it, but the Scourger escaping. The Scourger almost getting away. Sharky actually manages to die. Skies are not in the great position for this one. Bane is still mind-sapping. It's 2 down. XTC are getting the kills. Roy's losing his army whilst it's happening. And Lone Koi is actually held in place by Musica's Bear. It's 1, 2, 3. Hank, you beautiful Bane Elemental climbs up 3 in the middle of the game here. And that puts XTC back in control of this game.
Oh, bad mistake by Sycthe. They should not have gone for the Visage. The Visage is way harder to kill. They should have went for either the Bane Elemental or even the Windrunner instead of the Visage.
Oh, HY is in a bad position right now. I think he's waiting for just enough to Burrow Strike himself out. Familiar's drop, it will expose him off, and he goes for the Burrow. Oh no! Windrunner's caught out, the Reaper slides on top, and he wind runs up, but it's not enough. In comes Storm Spirit. They're going to try and make the most of this one. Hanking is caught out. He has no ult, he doesn't have a mindset right now. Music is going to get caught out too. Oh, they had it. They're throwing it out the window. CM's going to get done too. Visage comes in, a little bit of harassment. CM's still trying to fall back here. Visage trying to do whatever he possibly can. Frost going on Sharky. Sharky's got to get himself out, but he has no mana. He's getting coned in. Is there another nuke? No, there's not. CM has to fall back with Yamatar on the front lines too. SKCM, not enough for a Burrow Strike, so he can't initiate on this one. But oh, that was just a bad play from the Scourge. XTC just threw away the advantage. They just worked so good. Well, not even worked. It was the advantage that Sentinel threw them. Oh, that was a bad play. And XTC, they're going to have to work even harder now to come back.
Yeah, oh man, when I watched that engage, I was like, crap, you know, you just gave back everything that you just got.
Yeah, that is, I got really excited. I was thinking, no, we're going to 3, boys, we're going to 3. Either that, we're going to have an epic game of XTC, and now it's been pulled back on the other side of the fence, slightly slipped off the paling, and now XTC are going to work a little bit harder. The fact that Music had died, that was the worst possible thing that could have happened. Exactly,
I agree. I was about to point that out, the fact that Musica died, and the Storm Spirit got 2 kills in exchange for that.
And the fact that Bane Elemental was actually the one that got all the kills, it's good in the end that Henke got it, but Music is the one that needs to farm. They need that Radiance up ASAP. And it's an expensive item to buy, a very expensive item.
Bad trade though, bad trade in the end for XTC. They should have just backed off at that moment, because the Sand King had up to 8 charges in his magic wand, but
Necrolite might get caught out, but Storm Spirit is actually here. Yamatar falling back, and there's the entire Scourge team waiting to initiate. Musica sees it, instantly transforms into the Lone Druid. There's a little bear form, and in comes a Burrow Strike. It's not on the back of an epicenter though, and in comes Dust as well. Bane gets pulled. Visage is still alive right now. Pops off a nuke, but he will die. ES pops the ult to do whatever damage he can. CM trying to fall back here, but there is no escaping from Sharky. Apart from Magic Wand, that will actually stall the inevitable. But Burrow Strike will take care of the rest of it. HY gets the last kill there, and Nag Jr. goes down. That's 4 kills, 4 deaths there for the Scourge. And now Dab up there on the top lane is running his ass out. And what a fissure! Saw it coming, then he has to be forced to run back in there, and you couldn't have played that better. HY gets a double kill, and that's the entire Scourge team, which did actually just die. Mid will now be pushed. That was one hell of a fissure. And you notice the position of Fissure to lock him and push him up through the trees. He had nowhere else to go. That was the amazing thing. Like, that's just positioning, that's just skill, and that is Sycthe.
And that is why we're here shoutcasting instead of playing the game.
Hell yes, there's no way we could have pulled that off. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's not that many people who would have the mindset and the ability to pull a maneuver off like that. But they did. And now the top will push. Tier 2 tower is down in the mid. Necrolite is there on the front lines, ready to push it out.